Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to film a kind of flip through and review of this bullet planner that I got from Tiger. I think it's called Flying Tiger in their store. So I'll start at the basics then. Actually, let me just come out a bit. There we go. So this is an A5 notebook. It is dot grid. It's in this beautiful purple colour. There were, well, I can't remember if there were other shades. There might have been other colours that you could have got. Yeah, it's got this sticker on the back which kind of shows you some things. It's got an idea of what you can do with the planner, and I'll show you a little bit more about this as we go on. I've got glue on my hand, which is great. And yeah, so it's sealed with this elastic, which is quite flexible, but it holds it in place quite nicely. And it has two bookmarks in this kind of grey colour. I've not unfolded the other one. So there we go. So two bookmarks in this grey colour, and you can kind of get an idea about what the paper is like. Oh my goodness, right, give me a second. Ah, there we go. So yeah, the cover has got this embossed bullet planner written on it, and all of these dots are actually embossed dots. I don't know if we can tell from there, but they are embossed dots. So yeah, it's got a nice feel to it. It feels kind of like that vegan leather that you like Scrub Up That Matter and other notebooks that I've seen like from Amazon have. And the biggest bonus, this was £5. So a £5 bullet planner. I was super excited. I wasn't going to get another bullet journal after my origami one, but I really missed it over the summer, like I've said in my planner stack video, which I'll link in the cards. And so when I saw this in Tiger for a £5, I was like, yeah, I'm having that. So it doesn't come with a pen loop, but that doesn't matter. There are other ways around that. You can pop the pen in the lid and clip it on that bit on the top there. So yeah, there's lots of different ways, and you could add a pen loop. You could buy those ball clips and with pen loops on. So that's not a problem. But yeah, most of my pens stay in my pencil case anyway, so it's not a problem. So let's get into the planner then. So if you open it up, we just get the blank sheet there. I always, in every new bullet journal that I have, I always write the number of squares that it is across and how many squares there is. And so from this, you can see you've got 26 squares across and you've got 40 going up, okay? And we'll see how that fits in when we go through the pages and what it means in terms of sizes and things like that. So it's just this blank spread here. And then you go and you've got the front page. It goes straight in. There's no index, there's no pagination, there's no page numbers on any of these pages. It just goes straight in. I don't tend to use this one because it doesn't fold very well because I've got to seal it against there. But yeah, it does lie flat. Go to the centre. I had to break it in, you have to massage in the sides, but it does, and it is stitched. So you can see, I don't know. So it does have a lay flat binding, which you can see there. I mean, I just had to massage it a bit, and it's flat. Like, there's no problem there. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so let's have a look at a blank page then. So we'll lay it open. So as you can see, the dots are quite dark. They're not, I think they're just like a dark grey. My son's playing upstairs and you probably can hear his drum kit, but yeah. They are like a black printed as opposed to a light grey. So they are quite stark on the paper. The paper's got kind of like an orangey, a very kind of like an ivory tone. I feel like I need my other planner to show you, but I can't find it right now. So yeah, so it does have an orangey tone. It's not a pure brilliant white. But yeah, so it comes, I don't know how many pages it comes with, but it does have a pocket at the back with a little tiger symbol on it. There was nothing came in the pocket though. It's just empty pocket there. And then it comes with these pre-printed pages. So these are pre-printed in to kind of give you some ideas about what to do. So it's got you like, you know, password keeper, what to do if you want an agenda, so you can get all the way from you could get the whole 24 hours in here, you know, color code it. And this is all printed in. This isn't something I've done. This has all been printed into the planner. Then it can, like, a to-do list, a film review, 1, 2, 3, some trackers, some types of fonts, decorations, some banners, kind of ways in which you can include things. Then it has like a way to lay it out, all this kind of stuff, birthdays, a meal plan, like hints, like little icons you could use, goal setting, 4 keys to goal setting, some banners and arrows, a habit tracker with loads of things that you could track. Whoa, okay, give me 1 second. I think we're good. I've encouraged him to go downstairs. So yeah, so like a habit tracker. I'm guessing this is the height. If you went from the night there, you could probably get the 31st all the way down, possibly. So yeah, so it comes with this printed in. So that, those images on the back are actually what's printed in the back, which I think is really cute. I mean, this isn't necessarily something that I need to worry about as such, because I've been bullet journaling since 2016, and so I mean, I know a lot of this stuff anyway, but it is nice to actually kind of get an idea of spacing, get an idea of kind of more inspiration, so that I don't get stuck in a rut in terms of my bullet journaling. So that's something that is kind of handy. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do something like a film review, for example, and so I don't think it will take up extra space that I might want elsewhere. But yeah, we'll see how we get to the end and if I'm getting frustrated that I haven't got enough space or not. So I've kind of already given you a little glimpse about what I want to do. So this is a page I've set up as a year at a glance, and I've worked it out, all the spacing. You get a load of space, which is really nice. So I definitely fit that in. I also want to put a section for key dates in kind of September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Kind of birthdays and anniversaries, things like that. Then I've got a future log for any kind of like nitpicky things that I need to put in there, which again I haven't finished. I hand lettered this with a brush pen that I got free with a magazine, and then the washes that I've used have some simple gilded washi. It's just this beautiful subtle pink with gold bows, and then this star on a white background with gold bows as well. And I just thought I'd bring that in for a bit of bling. And the 5mm washi fits in these spaces, which tells me that these boxes are 5mm by 5mm, which is why you can fit 40 down the side here, and 26 across. So the reason it's 26 across, even though you might see that in other forms, is because they do leave a gap here and quite a sizable gap down here as well. Some of them go straight across, and so you get like a half box in here to get the 26 in, but not here. You get 26 and you get a margin on this side here, and then you get a big margin down the middle as well, which is interesting, but it does mean that my Simply Gilded washi fits perfectly in those spaces, so I'm quite happy with that. This is going to be my September monthly. If you remember from my old bullet journal, I do like a washi banner here and then write September in brush lettering, and then kind of annotate my calendar. The reason I haven't done that yet is because I wanted to use my Simply Gilded washi, and that came in last week. So I wanted to use my September Simply Gilded washi, which I actually have here now. So I wanted to use this washi for September to make my banner, and now that I have it, I can actually go ahead and do that. So yeah, that's the plan for that. And then I kind of went in with a like a mock spread, and I know I started from the 1st of September, which is a Sunday, so it actually goes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I have space on here for the weekend, because the 7th I had so much to do, so I really wanted an entire page for Saturday, because I had so much stuff to do in the morning. I had an eye appointment, and so I needed stuff to do before the eye appointment, and then I had a ton of stuff that I needed to do before 6 o'clock, because 6 o'clock is when mine and my husband's date night started. So I wanted to make sure I got as much done as possible so that we could just enjoy the evening. And then Sunday I finished off a lot of the stuff here, and I did do a lot of stuff, but kind of just didn't write it down. I just kind of used this list to help me, so I didn't need to rewrite it. So yeah, and then this was the week then I could start 9th through the 13th to kind of for everything else and that as well. So using it for events, things I need to remember, things happening at school, and then obviously my to-do lists down the side, and then this is notes from what I wanted to eat and stuff, and kind of my Slimming World journal, which I restarted this summer. I restarted here Wednesday the 11th. So yeah, that was some notes that I wanted to take, and then I've not really used it for the weekend because it was so busy. I just had to do stuff rather than write down and then do stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of journal, I think, about this weekend and the hecticness of it all and things like that. So yeah, so that's what I've got in here so far. So as you can see, you might have seen that there was a bit of shadowing here, some ghosting through from the other side, which happens in kind of any bullet journal. I've not ever had one that doesn't do that. I've used launch terms, I've used Scribbles That Matter, I've used kind of whatever was cheap from Amazon. So, well, I've used Le Mans, I've used Origami, and so you always get this ghosting. I actually kind of like it because it tells you that the journal's being used, and so I quite like it. It doesn't ever interfere with what I need to write. So, for example, this Sunday stuff is not interfering with what I'm writing here, and it just says, oh yeah, no, you actually have used this journal, so I kind of like it. There's been no bleed through though, just ghosting. So this was using mild liners. This was using, oh yeah, mild liners again as well, trying to pick out colours that might go with the Simply Gilded kit, even though I, like, just from the pictures in the book, in the, Irene put on as sneak peeks. So you can see here, you've got the shadowing of the brush pen, no bleed through, and then you can actually even see the washi tape. Like, not the pattern, but you can see that there's some washi tape there, which, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so I wouldn't ever use a Sharpie in here or anything like that, or a permanent marker. I'd stick to my fine liners. This is a ball pen, I think. Yeah, this is just a ball pen that I used, so nothing kind of, so there's a bit of ridging, but that's about it. This was using, I'm trying to remember which ball pen I used. I think I just used like a cheap black one from a multi-pack from I'm trying to think. I can't remember, guys, I'm sorry. I should really kind of do things, but you can see. So even though the dots are really dark, again, there's no real interference with any of the things. You can really clearly see the dots across. But like I said, there's no real interference with the design of it, with your spreads. I think it would only really be a problem if you were kind of doing some big drawings, like doodles in here. I guess that would be a problem, but with the writing, it's just nice to have it kind of written out, and you can kind of see, you know, you can actually clearly see what I'm writing, and where to make marks and things like that. So yeah, like I said, there is no, I don't know how many pages there are, but it's a thick notebook for a £5. I mean, come on now. So yeah, and so you'll be seeing some plan with me's in here, maybe some weekly setups, maybe some monthly plan with me's. I'll see. I don't tend to do big setups from a month anymore in here. It's mostly to get my thoughts down, to get my ideas. I think I need to start tracking things like my planning and my planning my YouTube and things like that. So maybe have a little play with some spreads, and I might do some, you know, we've got the Rugby World Cup coming up. I love tracking things like that, like sporting events, plans for the Christmas planner, things like that. So I'll try and share with you as much as possible. But this is the bullet planner from Tiger. I'm loving using it at the moment. So yeah, I'll keep you posted, and hopefully do a flip through when it's all completed and finished. So yeah, so I've got nothing really more to say. Now I'm just making noises. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my channel and my planning, then please hit that subscribe. And if you've got any comments, what's the cheapest bullet planner that you've really loved? I'd love to find out in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, if you like this planner, want to know more about this planner, or if you've kind of got any other suggestions for kind of some nice bullet journals, please leave it in the comments. So I will see you next time. From now, while the siren's going off outside, could this video be interrupted anymore? I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you next time.